Hi and welcome back to my channel, and sorry for taking so long without uploading. Just that it's very busy in terms of work, so I do have work outside of YouTube. So today I have that cars that I'm gonna be comparing and letting you know which car is the best in terms of money, which one is the best that offers the best features. At the end of the day, it will also depend on the car that you want and the one that you love. So these are cars which are on a similar price range. So in terms of range, I'm looking at about 600,000 around that price range. It might not be the same, some may differ in terms of maybe 10,000 rand or more, but I'm making sure that the difference is not more than 30,000. So in terms of dollars, that's cars that cost around $31,000. So all these three models are models from 2023. So the cars that I'm going to be looking at is a Honda Civic RS, so which means that that's not the Type R. So that's the car that falls just below the Type R. So in terms of sportiness, it will not be full blown in your face, so it's the one that's just below that one. So the other car will be the 2023 BMW 1 Series 118i M Sport. That's a very long name. That's a very long name to say. So the other car is the 2023 Polo GTI. So that one, in terms of the South African market, many people are used to that one. They do know that car. So I'm gonna be telling you the price of these cars, then I'm gonna be telling you the engine, the interior and exterior. So the reason I chose these cars is because they're all in a similar price range, and also the power output is not that different, and these are sporty cars as much as the other two. They are hatchbacks and one is a sedan, so it doesn't matter. But at the end of the day, these are cars which are competing against each other in terms of the pricing. So the first car is the Honda Civic RS. So brand new, that one you can find it at around 579,000 rands. So that's a brand new and opened, so you're the first owner, so you can find it at that price. So the 1 Series, the low mileage, the one that's used. So by low mileage, I mean a car which has mileage less than 20,000 kilometers. So that's what I mean by low mileage. That car you can find it at almost 600,000, but 590,000 you can find a very good 1 Series in terms of condition. So that's more or less almost a new car. So the reason I'm not covering a 1 Series that's brand new is because the one that's brand new is slightly above that, and you pay for the option. So each option that you add, you have to pay for it. But if you find it at low mileage, you find that someone has already added most of the options that you want, so it becomes a bit better than buying a brand new one. So the last car would be the Polo GTI. So notice I didn't say Golf GTI. So that one is way above in terms of the price range. So the Polo GTI brand new, you can find it for 590,000. So that's how much you can expect to pay in terms of the Polo GTI. So let's look in terms of the engine of these three cars. So as you would have noticed, I'm going to be going from Honda 1 Series GTI. So I'll first tell you what the Honda offers, then I tell you what the 1 Series offers, then I tell you what the GTI offers. So let's start with the Honda. So the Honda comes in with a 1.5 liter turbocharged engine. So this is a 4-cylinder engine which is mounted to a CVT transmission. So if you know about CVT transmission, so that's the transmission that holds its rev up high. It's not those type of cars that every time when you're driving, if it's automatic, you can feel the car changing the gears. You feel like maybe it's pulling, it's increasing the power. I don't even know how to explain it, but it's that one that always holds its rev. Like the rev, they don't decrease. So that's the CVT transmission that is mounted into. So this car, in terms of our power output, you can expect 131 kilowatts. So that translates in terms of horsepower to 175 horsepower. So I can already know that this is more than enough horsepower to propel this car forward. So in terms of acceleration, you can expect acceleration of 6.3 seconds. So that's acceleration from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, which is 0 to 60 miles per hour for those ones who are not in South Africa. So if we check at the 1 Series, so the 1 Series, that's the one for the BMW. That one, it also comes with a 1.5 liter turbocharged engine, but as opposed to the Honda, this one is a 3-cylinder engine. So but at the same time, it doesn't stop it from producing around 103 kilowatts, which translates to 138 in terms of horsepower. So you can expect acceleration up to 5.9 seconds. So there's another thing that I forgot to mention. So in terms of full tank, the 1 Series, it comes with a full tank of 42 liters of fuel, whereas the Honda comes with 47 liters of fuel, which is as expected, because in terms of the size, the Honda is slightly a bigger car as opposed to the 1 Series. So moving on to the Polo GTI, in terms of the transmission, the 1 Series is mounted to a Setronic double clutch transmission. So I don't know much about that transmission. All I know is that transmission is 2 clutches, so that leads to better acceleration. That's what I know, hence the 5.9 seconds 0 to 100 acceleration. Moving on to the GTI, that one, it comes with the biggest engine. So that's a 2-liter turbocharged engine, which is a 4-cylinder engine. So since it's a 2-liter, you can in theory you can expect that it might eat more petrol than the other 2 cars, but at the same time, in terms of petrol, there's more things that come into play, such as the weight of the car, the tire size. So there's a lot of things that might not be truly accurate, that the car is 2-liter will eat more petrol than a car which has 1.5 liter. Okay, so in terms of power output, you can expect about 147 kilowatts, which translate to about 197 horsepower. So this is the car which has the most power out of all the 3 cars which we have lined up. And in terms of the weight, I suspect that it probably weighs less, because it just looks like a bit smaller car than the other 2. So acceleration, you can expect an acceleration of 6.4 seconds. So the bigger engine didn't really mean better acceleration, because the BMW. Let's cover the exterior of these 3 cars. So let's start with the Honda. So all in all, you probably have noticed now that all the cars these days, they come with LED lights, but the type of LED lights may differ from car to car. Some of them, they offer matrix LED lights. Some of them, they offer laser LED lights, such as BMW. So they will be different, but all the cars which I have here for you, all of them, they come standard with matrix LED. So this is because of new regulations in terms of cars. They're all required to come with LED lights. So all of them you can expect to come with LED lights. In terms of the type of LED, I won't go into that. I don't think it's very important. So let's start with the Honda. So the Honda also comes with daytime running lights, same as the other cars. So in terms of color, it has many different colors, but the one that I like the most is the blue one, and the Honda comes standard for all of them with a black gloss exterior. So basically, which means that the tires, the rims, they are black, and also the grille is black, so you don't have silver chrome. In my opinion, it just looks better in black. Like, it makes the car to look very menacing. Like, it just looks like it just wants to go. It makes it look to be more sporty. In my opinion, you don't need the Honda Type R. I feel like the RS is just the perfect choice in terms of power and every feature that it contains. It also comes with a smaller rear spoiler that won't attract too much attention from people, which in my eyes that is perfect. The tires, yeah, they are very big. The tires that it comes with 18-inch. So by very big, I mean that in terms of the width. So the width of this tire is around 235 in terms of millimeters. So it's a very big tire. So yeah, you can expect that tire to be expensive, but the advantage is that it's gonna offer more better handling because of how big the tire is. So that's an advantage in my eyes. So in terms of the color, as I said, I like the color which is blue, so that one is called Brilliant Blue. So this car, it comes with a sunroof, but yeah, don't get your hopes up high in terms of the sunroof. So this is a very old-fashioned sunroof, is that one that you just open a bit, Yana. So in terms of the exterior, that's all I can let you know in terms of the Honda. So moving on to the 1 Series. So in terms of the 1 Series, like I said, if you are buying new, you can expect everything to be okay. Not everything, but most of the features you have to pay for them, and the price is gonna be very high than the one that I've told you. So daytime running lights, those ones are standard. So let's talk about the BMW in terms of the exterior. So the BMW, in terms of most of the things that you want, most of the things that come as options. So if you're buying this car brand new, you can expect to pay more than this one in terms of the pricing. But if you go to the used market with low mileage, like I said, low mileage, less than 20,000 kilometers, you can find one which is still in very good condition. So this car, in terms of features, most of the features are standard, but most of the ones you have to pay for them. For example, if you want a blacked out grille, you have to pay 25,000 extra for a blacked out grille. I rather do it in the aftermarket. So this is something that's free in terms of Honda. Honda offers that option for free. You don't need to pay for that. I don't know what BMW is thinking, but there are people that are still gonna pay for that, so I don't blame them. So in terms of the rims, it comes with 17-inch rims. Those are standard. So in terms of the car exterior, it comes in a variety of 6 different colors. So that's literally everything that I can tell you in terms of the BMW. So moving on to the Golf GTI. So the Golf GTI, in terms of the exterior, yeah, it's a very attractive car. It has daytime running lights, and it also has an LED strip. One thing that you should know, yeah, criminals, they love GTI lights. Yeah. One story is that I was in Pretoria and I saw this other Golf GTI brand new, that a number plate, but it didn't have those lights. Yeah, so if you buy this car, just know that you might be attracting a lot of criminals. So moving on, so in terms of the GTI, the lights, they're called IQ, they say IQ light. That's why I say I don't want to go into the technicalities and the names of the lights that are given. It's just so necessary. I just know that there's LED lights and there's a LED strip that lights, so it looks very nice. So in terms of tires, it comes with 17-inch tires and an option of 18-inch. So it's up to you which one do you want, but I would take 17-inch because it will be better in terms of road noise, because the bigger the tire, the more road noise you can expect from the car, because there's more friction with the road. So the downside of buying the GTI is that it comes with a torsion beam suspension. So the suspension at the rear tires is a torsion beam, so that's the same as a Toyota Etios. So a torsion beam is like you having your hands tied together. So when your hands are tied together, so whatever force that's applied to the side, as you can see, whatever force that apply on the side, it's also affecting this side. So if you hit a bump with the left tire, so all that force is transferred to the right tire. It makes the whole car to shake. I feel like GTI should have given this car independent suspension. It would have been a huge improvement in terms of the bumps, because the roads, they're very bad in our country. They are very uneven, so that's a bit of a letdown in my eyes, and they did cost cutting on something that's very important. So moving on, VW offers 8 different colors. Many of them you can check on the website. It's too many colors and they have weird names, but they offer a lot of colors. So many people, they love this GTI because it comes with a panoramic sunroof. Yeah, very nice. I'm sure the chicks are gonna love this sunroof because they can take my selfies and open it. Yeah, that's the kind of sunroof that Honda should have put on their car. So let's cover the last important feature. So in order to make this video not to be too long, so I'm covering the features that I know that people look for the most, because I've never seen someone going to a dealership and saying that I want a car which has lane assist feature. So we're finding the features that people love. So let's look at the interior and also the technology package. So starting with the Honda, so the Honda offers leather seats, so they're not full leather. So in the middle they have a suede mixture. For me, I feel like I would have loved it if they offered full leather, then maybe an option of suede only, so that you can choose how you want your seats to be. So yeah, but still they do look nice, especially in plain black. Once you start to put a combination of colors on those seats, in my opinion, they start to look really bad. So they also offer a rear armrest with cup holders. That is nice. They also offer heated front seat. That's very nice, especially in winter. A 9-inch infotainment system, which offers both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which is wireless. Also very nice. It also offers a 10-inch gauge cluster instrument, which is digital, but it's very ugly. Like it's it's a letdown, to be honest. It's a letdown. Yeah, you can modify in terms of what you want to view, but in my opinion, it doesn't look nice at all. But in terms of the sound, yeah, Honda came through for us. This car offers a 12-speaker sound system. So it's a Bose sound system. So it's a very good sound system. I've seen many reviewers really praising this sound system. So that's a good thing that they put on their car. It also offers dual air conditioning, which means that your passenger can have their own temperature and you can have your own temperature. You don't need to be fighting over the temperature. So it offers a mirror that is heated. I don't know how useful that is, to be honest. I don't know how useful that is. Maybe people stay in places where it snows, it might be useful, but I don't know how useful that is. It offers electric windows front and back. So I need to mention this because there are some cars which are very expensive and still offers the winding windows at the back. Now you have to be exercising your arm. I'm sure you're gonna get bigger biceps. So here there's no exercising your arms. So it also offers a wireless charger and a 12-volt charger in front. So that's a very nice feature. So that's all that I can give you in terms of the Honda. So moving on to the BMW. So this one, it offers some option which is like 5,000 for tire monitoring pressure. I'd rather wake up in the morning and go check the tires myself and see if they're fine. This is very easy. You just go and kick the tire and you feel whether the tire is fine. If not, then you go to the garage and feel it. It's not so necessary to pay 5,000 just for tire monitoring pressure. So yeah, that's a necessary feature in my eyes, especially if it cost 5,000. Would have been nice if it was standard. So moving on, the seats, they have a thigh extender, so they extend. You can pull and get more comfort, which the Honda does not offer that feature. So that's a very nice feature. So it also includes ambient light. Also the Honda contains ambient light, but in terms of ambient light, to be honest, I think there's only one manufacturer which should say that their cars offer ambient light, which is Mercedes-Benz. All these manufacturers are just busy throwing around words saying that their cars offer ambient lighting. Then you get inside, you can't even see. When a Mercedes-Benz passes next to your car, you can see that that's a Mercedes-Benz from the inside with ambient lighting. These other cars, you can't even see, like their ambient lighting is kind of a joke. It's kind of a joke. So they should stop saying that their cars offer ambient lighting, in my opinion. So the BMW also offers panoramic sunroof. I forgot about that part. So BMW GTI gang, same WhatsApp group in terms of the panoramic sunroof. So the gauge cluster of the BMW, it's very dark, kind of a laid down. It's very, very, very dark. You can't even see anything unless if you want to be Batman traveling at night. Definitely in my eyes it's not useful as at all. It's not. But the infotainment system, it might be smaller, 7 inch, but that's very useful, and they also offer you a heads-up display, so that's an advantage. So let's move on to the GTI. The GTI, in terms of the instrument cluster, it offers an 8-inch one. In my opinion, that's the most attractive and good looking infotainment system. Like, it just looks good to look at, unlike these other two cars. So the gauge cluster, I mean, it looks nice. Also the infotainment system, it's 10-inch. It also looks good. It also offers dual air conditioning and interior ambient lighting. I don't know why they are saying they offer it. I've seen many GTIs. I've never seen the ambient light. That's why I say all these manufacturers should stop saying that their cars offer ambient light, because it's a joke, to be honest. In my eyes, it's a bit of a joke. Yeah, so that's it. That's everything that I can let you know in terms of these cars. So in terms of me, in terms of what I would choose, so I'm gonna rank these cars. So for me, the first car would be the Honda. I just like what it offers more in terms of standard, and the power is not so far from the GTI. It's a bigger car. So I've been driving a smaller car. Wouldn't mind having a bigger car that offers more car and more reliability. And second, the BMW. The BMW would have been the first one, but the problem is that BMW in the long run, they're expensive to maintain, and BMW wants to charge you a monthly subscription for heated seats. I bet you didn't know that. So BMW is just greedy. But I won't lie, the car is attractive and the car feels more luxurious than GTI. I'm not sure in terms of Honda, because Honda, I've never been inside that car. So the GTI would be the last one, only because of safety in my country. In my country, they don't feel these cars. They steal them and they strip them. So that has been my verdict, and thank you for staying this long. And if you enjoy this content, please subscribe, give the video a like, and you can share the content amongst your peers. And I really appreciate you watching, and it took me this long to upload I've just been having crazy deadlines at work, so I haven't been finding time, and I've also been focusing on some things personally, so they have been really preventing me from finding time to make these videos. And yeah, I hope to see you again, and bye.